Yeah. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
They wanna know
Who I do it for.
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. Do it for the kids.
They wanna know.
Hey, welcome to the Daily Snack. It's another week on the Daily Snack. Probably a lot of you out there are watching this after your first day back to school. If you are a Montgomery County, Maryland student, this could have been your first day in school in over a year. So some of you guys are probably tired. You need a snack. Grab a snack, get comfy, and chill out with me. My name is Jeff. I'm sure glad to be hanging out with you. Like I said, maybe your first day back from school. Maybe you're through. Woo! You made it. You wore a mask all day long, and you're ready to just chill. And that's what Monday on the Daily Snack is all about. It's time to just chill. Sometimes we play games. Sometimes we watch goofy things. Today, we've got a couple of holidays to celebrate. Now, you're thinking like March 15th. I don't remember any kind of holidays. There is not one, but there are two holidays we're going to be celebrating today. All right, the first one is a daily holiday, and this happens once every year. The day after daylight savings time is called napping day. We lose that hour of sleep, and then the next day, adults like me are like, woo, man, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap. Now, I remember back when I was a kid. Now, probably none of you are at the point where your parents are making you take a nap. If they are, we need to talk. But when I was little, like a preschooler, and my parents said, like, it's nap time, I was the kid out there who was like, no. And I would get out of my bed, I'd play with all my toys in my room, I would do anything other than nap. But I gotta tell you, now that I'm a grown-up, and I think your mom, your dad, your aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas would agree with me, if someone says, like, hey, you want to go take a nap? I'm there. I'm all about naps. So, and maybe you're there after a long day of school. You're like, man, maybe I just need to just kind of like take a little nap for a little bit. So, happy napping day. If you want to nap, take a nap. And if you're like, no, then don't take a nap. Who am I to make you take a nap? But it is napping day. So, happy napping day to anyone out there who likes naps. But that's not really the holiday we're going to be talking about today. We've got a holiday that takes the entire month of March. I'm not kidding about this. Are you ready? This month is National Celery Month. My celery is in two pieces. National Celery Month. Someone, I don't know who, gave this vegetable an entire month of holiday. Now, I don't know what you feel about this vegetable. I'll tell you my thoughts on it in just a little bit. But we're supposed to celebrate this thing all month long. So I was hitting the internet. I saw bunny rabbits love celery. You can find lots of videos of bunnies eating this stuff. Turtles and tortoises, which I love, they love this stuff. They're adorable mowing down on some celery. Now, I asked some people around Journey's Crossing. That's the church. We're part of Journey's Crossing Church in Germantown, Maryland. I asked some of your parents, some of our kids' team members, some of the staff here at the building. What do you guys think about celery? We've got a little montage for you. Let's check it out.
I like my celery dipped in ranch.
And I like my celery in the trash.
Celery. Who doesn't love it?
I like celery because it's green, number one, and green is my favorite color. And I love the sound of the crunchiness. It just sounds good and it tastes delicious, especially with peanut butter on it.
Guys, I love celery. I love it probably because it's super crunchy and it's full of water, and my favorite way to eat it is with cream cheese smothered all over top of it.
Hey JC kids, my name is Tammy and I enjoy eating my celery like ants on a log style. So I spread a little peanut butter and add some raisins and it's pretty yummy.
Hey JC kids, so I do like celery because I like peanut butter. and celery is a great holder of peanut butter. So,
Well, there you go. Some people love it. Some people, not as much. I used to know someone who used to drink this. They had a juicer. I don't know exactly how it works, but they, squish and blend this stuff up and then they drink it. Ugh. All right, my thoughts on celery. Now, I used to think this is one of the worst vegetables that was ever invented. I mean, I know that God created all the plants, all the vegetables, so I shouldn't call it bad, but yeah, I don't know what God was thinking. I'll have to ask him someday when I'm with him in heaven. What was he thinking when he made celery? He was probably thinking that it was delicious and nutritious and bunnies and tortoises need food, too. I used to just absolutely not eat anything with it. Now, as I've grown up, I've learned to like it cooked. So if I'm eating like a nice bowl of chicken noodle soup and it's got some celery in it, that's great. Or if I'm eating some stir-fried up food and it's got a little bit of celery in it, that's great. But raw still, man, I don't know about this stuff. It's got strings in it. I don't really like eating food with strings in it. If I do eat it, because it's supposed to be really healthy for you, I've got to tell you, it becomes unrecognizable. I fill this thing with peanut butter, like, not just up to the top. It's like mounding over with peanut butter, and then I line little raisins up in it. They call it ants on a log. I just know that the peanut butter and raisins are enough to mostly disguise the celery-ness of the celery, and that's how I eat it. But I've got a real challenge for you in a second. My fake challenge is, what are you going to do to celebrate National Celery Day? You gonna try celery for the first time? Or are you going to try it again after a long time away? Or do you love celery and you're just going to mow down on this stuff all month long? I would love to know. Have your parents give me a shout. Tell me, what are you doing to celebrate National Celery Month? All right, then I've got a real challenge for you, because a part of what we're going to do the rest of the week is we're going to talk about a big point. And that big point is this: Jesus is God's Son and our Savior. We've got a little bit of a shift going on in the Daily Snack right now. The last few weeks we've been talking about the greatest story ever told. We've talked about the origins of things. And man, things started really great, and then they got worse. For 3 weeks we just talked about things getting worse and worse and worse and worse in our world. It describes what our world is like now, which is not great sometimes. But the scene shifts here starting this week. We're going to start to talk about a hero rises. Just like a great story, right? When things are bad and bad and bad and bad, a hero needs to come and save the day. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week, is a hero rises. And along with that, our big word shifts. Last 3 weeks, we've had a big word. Remember the girls dancing and sharing us with the Bible verse. Genesis chapter 17, verse 7. God making a promise to Abraham that he was going to be with him and his family forever. And we are a part of the family, which is pretty awesome news. Today we're shifting to a new big word, and we're going to have the girls and some guys out here dancing with us. And here's my challenge. I want you guys to know these verses because they're really important. They're really, really important. It's important to know this one coming up from 1 John chapter 4, verse 14. So important that here's my challenge. If you guys learn the dance moves and all 9 yards and video it and have your parents put it up on JC Kids Facebook group, if 10 families do that in the next 3 weeks, I will make a video of myself doing the dance moves, and I will post it to JC Kids, and I'll also share it with you on the Daily Snacks or on our weekend experiences so that you can see it. If you've been here to Kids Church, you know that I'm not a very good dancer. I am lucky. I watched the big word already, and it's a little bit easier this week because last week was pretty complicated. So you've got 3 weeks starting today to video yourself doing this dance, putting it up on JC Kids' Facebook page. If 10 families do that, I will do it myself. So, I hope you had a great day at school today. If you went back to school, if you were on Zoom, I hope you had a good time connecting with teachers and maybe seeing the faces of some of your friends in the classroom. And then I hope you're back with us tomorrow on the Daily Snack as we start to talk about a hero rises. Some good news finally in the greatest story ever told. I'm going to leave you with the big word, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy National Celery Month. Bye-bye.
sent his son to be the savior of the world. Whoa, oh, savior of the world. God sent his son to be the savior of the world. Whoa, oh, savior of the world. We saw his son, and I'm now telling others about him. 1, 2, 4, 40. 1, 2, 4, 40. God sent his son to be the savior of the world. Whoa, oh, savior of the world. God sent his son to be the savior of the world. Whoa, oh, savior of the world. We saw his son, and I'm now telling others about him. 1, 2, 4, 40. 1, 2, 4, 40.
Yeah. Young man, always surfing, no waves.